Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan and I'm with Skyline Acres, and today we are gonna do a candling update on our goose eggs that we have in the incubator. The first video in this series was me collecting the eggs from under our goose, putting them in the incubator. I haven't incubated in 8 to 10 years, and I used to be really big into incubating, but I haven't done it in a long time. So we put them in the incubator, and then at the end of that video, we did a day 10 candling. If you don't know, goose eggs take 28 to 35 days, much longer than chickens. So to kind of break that up, you do day 10 candling instead of day 7, etc. Anyway, so we did that in the video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description. Today I'm gonna do, it's actually gonna be a day 21 candling. I was gonna do day 10, day 20, and roughly day 30. But we were busy. Yesterday was tax day, so and yes, we always owe, and I waited until the last day to do it, which, I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I had to do that yesterday evening, and I couldn't be candling eggs. Long story short, tonight we're gonna do it, day 21, and when I did it on day 10, so we have 19 eggs in the incubator. We have American buff geese. I mentioned all this stuff in the first video. But on day 10 candling, basically we had, essentially 18 what we thought was good. A couple might have been marginal. There was, I guess, 16 looked like it had a question mark on it. And then we only had one that did not candle like it was growing on day 10. So anyways, we're gonna come down here on day 21 and we're gonna check it out. And when I do this here in a minute, I mean, it should basically be almost fully black in the egg because the chick, the gosling should be so big. But I tell you what, in the other video, I had mentioned we bought some chickens and, well, some chicks. And if you don't know, it's spring of 2025, and getting chicks is just incredible right now. I mean, there's the avian flu and all this different stuff has basically drove people to panic buy chickens and all this different stuff. You can't hardly order them now because it's like a 6-month wait time. Tractor Supply is getting them in, but as soon as they get them in, they're sold out in 10 minutes. So anyways, we managed to call Tractor Supply a bunch, and we got, I think it was 18 birds, and we went to like 2 different stores. One was a local, not Tractor Supply, and one was a Tractor Supply. In the last video, I gave an update on them, and now we use this IBC bladder as a brooder. It works awesome. I just checked. They're 5 weeks old exactly today, and they're doing awesome. But I tell you what, guys, we got to move them outside. I mean, they're getting too big, and it's just getting warm enough I can put them out there. And I will say, all of these were supposed to be pullets, except there was 2 that we had straight runs. Aracanas, I think. And the 2 Aracana straight runs looks to me to be hens. But one of the pullets right there, this guy right here, one of the pullets that we bought that was a barred rock looks to be a rooster, which is fine. But anyways, you can see his comb there. Much bigger than everybody else's. Gotta cut the light off over here. We cut the flashlight on my phone on, which if you didn't catch that first video, when I used to candle many years ago, you had to, I actually made a candle, or go back out and watch that video. But now I read something that said just use the light on your phone, and that worked great. Let's hop to it here. I don't wanna make this go too long. So Anyways, egg 1 right here. Again, should be looking for a fairly black spot. Doesn't look quite as black as what I would think. For right now, being this is my first egg, I'm gonna put egg 1 as good, but I'm gonna put a question mark beside it. We'll see as we continue on what happens. Egg 2. See, now that to me is what it should be. You see all those veins there? So I think I could probably call egg 1 not good. So I think what I'm gonna do is we'll put egg 2. I think I'm gonna move egg 1 to not good, and egg 2 is good. Egg 3, totally black. So right where my light is, guys, is the air sac. And then right below that you have these veins. So that's what it pretty much should look like at day 21. By the way, if we were hatching chickens, they only take 21 days, so they would actually be hatching today. But we're not hatching chickens. We're hatching geese, and they take much longer. So 3 was good. This is egg 4. Yeah, 4. Totally black, pretty much. Good veins. All that. Egg 4 is good. Egg 5 was not good last time, so it should pretty much be clear. Yep. Clear. See that? You can see the yolk here, and then it's basically just clear. Okay. I'll probably take it out tonight or when we go into lockdown. Egg 6. Totally dark. Bunch of veins right in there. 6 is good. This is egg 7. Good. Totally dark. Bunch of veins. 7 is good. 8. 8's good. Totally dark. Bunch of veins. Good to go. By the way, guys, I'll put my email up here. We're going to be selling these if we have a good hatch, because we don't actually need any more. So if you're local to the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, let me know. And again, provided we have a good hatch. Hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch, right? Don't count your goslings before they hatch. But anyways, if we do have a good hatch, we will be selling these. This egg's good, whole bunch of veins. There's actually a lot of movement in there. Awesome. Egg 9 is good. 10. This is a new goose. If you didn't watch my other video, we have a new goose, a newer goose, and we have an older goose. The newer geese tend to not, be quite as fertile and as good on the eggs. This one's tough. Doesn't look, I'm gonna call that egg 10. We'll call it good, questionable. I actually think it's not good. Egg 11. Really good. Okay. Egg 11's good. 12. Good. Whole bunch of veins. Again, guys, in my other video, you could kind of see more because the eggs weren't as far developed. But that's good. Egg 12 is good. 13, new goose. See how much smaller that egg is? New goose. Whole bunch of veins in that one. Yep, 13's good. 14. 14 does not look good. I'm gonna say that was a quitter. And we actually had that good on there. All right, 15. New Goose, it's much smaller. Whole bunch of veins there. Hope you can see that. That's a good one. 16, New Goose. I think we're all into New Goose now. No good. 16 is no good. See how just bright it is? Not good. 16. And see, we had 16 as a question mark originally. 17. Good. Super dark. 18. Dark with veins is good. Last egg, egg 19. Good. Whole bunch of veins. See all them veins there? Good to go. All right, guys, let me cut the light back on and we'll kind of look at our stats here. So the other thing is the incubator is also out of water today. And I figured I would just wait till I candled to add. This is how I've been doing it. This is a GQF Hova-Bator 1588 Genesis. I love this incubator. But I mentioned in the other video, there's bigger things to add water to over here. These are troughs that go make a U shape. And if I would have had rotated it this way, those bigger things would have been over here. But this works fine. I still can get it in the exact same trough. It's been about every 3 days maximum, 2 days minimum on adding water. You almost need another light to see how far the water is up in the trough. I'll finish this up and catch back up with you here in a little bit. So I hope you were able to see that candling pretty well, but like I say, at this stage, it's so late that what you're mainly looking for is just basically a dark egg. But day 21 here, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs that were basically no good. I had number 10 over here with a question mark, but I moved it over here just so we would basically have worst possible scenario. And then over here, you had all the good eggs, which came up to 14 good eggs out of 19, which is 74%. Now guys, I would say it's still a pretty low percentage chance that 14 out of 19 will actually hatch. Waterfowl are typically harder to hatch than chickens to begin with. But the thing is, I'm pretty ecstatic about it because when we would let the geese go broody and hatch out on their own, they actually had a pretty poor hatch rate. And I'm not sure what different variables that had to do with, but it wasn't 60 to 75%, I can tell you that. So anyways, guys, who knows what we're gonna get? There's a lot that could happen between now and then, but we're on day 21 of day 28 to 35. And I think they say day 32 is kind of an average hatch date. So that's kind of what I'm basing off of. The next video is gonna be, it's gonna be a going into lockdown video. And I'll probably do that on day 29 or something, going into lockdown, where you take the eggs out of the turner and just raise the humidity, that kind of thing. And then it'll be like pipping. I might video some of the pipping, which is where they poke a hole through the egg, but then they rest. And then, you know, after a certain amount of time, they start zipping around the egg. and then I'll try to film some of the hatching. That video will be the last in the series, and it'll, you know, I'll show the hatching and kind of the final results, what we ended up with and all that. I will say, as long as I can figure it out, I've never went live before, but I think I'm gonna go live probably with a screen that looks like this. I kind of have to get the glare off of there. And it'll just be a live feed, and you guys can watch the eggs hatching and so forth. And actually, I'll be at work and everything, and you guys can tell me when stuff is hatching. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, so I'll do that as well. That'll be just its own thing. I put in the last video the incubator I'm using. It's the GQF Hova-Bator 1588 Genesis. I'll put it in the description of this video. I love this thing for lots of reasons. It's digital. It holds its temperature very, very well. But anyways, go out there. If you're interested in that, check it out. But with that said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super action-packed, but not all of them can be. So anyways, I'll put some videos up here that I think you might enjoy. And if you decide to go watch them, I'll meet you over there. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.